Hello, guys. This is ShadowsEnigma. First of all, if you're watching this video, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Sorry I have a cigarette in my mouth. But yeah. Alright, so here's the thing. Today, I want to talk about the three kinds of people that really irritate me, okay? Mainly because I had someone to deal with today, and I thought it was YouTube worthy. So, with that being said, let me fix the car here. Okay, yeah, because I'm sitting in the car. It's too cold out to smoke outside, and yeah. So there's three kinds of people in this world that I really can't stand. And the first one is somebody who just talks really bad about my family, especially my wife and kids, and I don't like that. That would piss me off. That's one type of person I don't like. Second type of person I don't like is the kind of people who just who are just they befriend you, and then they're ignorant. Like you try to talk to them, and they're just ignorant. They blow you off. They don't listen to you or whatever. And the third type of person I don't like is what happened today, and that is somebody who you meet yesterday, over the internet, big deal, whatever. Plays Call of Duty, big deal, and and then you join their game, and it's like, yo, you want to try the Easter egg again? And they don't even remember you playing the Easter egg with them yesterday. They don't remember it. They don't remember you. They don't remember the Easter egg. They don't remember nothing. And then they try to blow it off and be like, oh, no, I didn't do it yesterday. I didn't do it yesterday. When you know they did. You know they did. And he's like, I'm not going to try to argue about it. It's like, well, you're wrong. He thinks he's right, but he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like he or she that's sit there says that they hadn't played a game with you or whatever, when you know they did. You have the evidence. You have proof. There's another person, especially if you have three people in the party, and or in the lobby, and you know that the other person added you too, and so bam, Well, it just makes sense. Why on earth would somebody just want to play mind games with you? I can't. Or me or anybody who. Why would anybody want to play mind games with anybody? It's because they get a thrill off of it. That's why. Because they don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care if they mess with other people's minds and try to act like oh, I didn't do that or whatever. They're crazy. They're crazy. And then they have the nerve to tell you, oh, you need medicine because I'm the one that gets mad about it, because I don't like people like that. I can't stand people like that. You don't want to understand that? Then you need some help. It's not me that needs the help. You need the help, because you're ignorant enough to understand the fact, or in your own mind, that you don't give a shit and you want to lie about shit because you're an obsessive and compulsive liar. And trust me, I've heard that before. I've been called that before. But I'm not one. I'm not. So yeah. Anyway. So if you come across a gamer on Call of Duty, an Activision ID of War God whatever digit, a War God, whether it's WAR, WOR, and then GOD or GAD, report them right off the bat, or don't even play with them. Like, just block them, because they ain't worth your time. Because 1 minute they're gonna they're gonna be cool with you, they're gonna add you and be like, yo, this guy seems like a cool guy, gets the Easter egg done, blah blah blah. And then the next day he pretends like he doesn't know who you are. He's either A, got Alzheimer's, B, stupid, or three, or C, he's just a type of guy who just wants to play mind games with you and whatnot. Now, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, if he had like some kind of amnesia or something and I didn't know about it, then then I'd understand. But the way I see it right now, the way the circumstance is right now, he's just an ignorant asshole. He don't give a shit about nobody. Shit. He says he has a girlfriend that, like, he's 39 years old and he acts like this. He's 39 years old or whatever, and he's acting like a 2-year-old, 5-year-old. A grown man who has who acts like a 5-year-old. Come on now, 4-year-old, 3-year-old, whatever. It makes no sense. But yeah, that's who I had to deal with today. So I reported him. It's like, your name's War God? You ain't no God. So I'm reporting you. I take that offense. That's an offensive username. Calling yourself God. Nope. Don't approve of it.
And certainly we looked to Thomas, and a lot of people have been thinking in the last few years, looking at the decisions he might.
The moment that he said that he was 39 years old, I knew it was the same guy that I played with yesterday, because he said the same thing to me and the other guy that I was playing with. But yeah. And just nobody's claimed this, but just to throw it out there, the third guy that was in the party yesterday was a guy from a different race. So you can't say I'm racist. I'm not a racist person. I don't pretend that I'm not. I'm not a racist person. But if you offend me in some way or form, then I will go off on you. I will yell at you. I will point out what you did and what you're doing. That's pissing me off. Because I'm just that kind of guy. I'm just that kind of guy who's very open. I'm that kind of person. I'm straightforward. I get to the point. So a lot of people, I've heard people say, "How does he care so much?" That's why. That's a strength and a weakness. So you can sit there and say, "You do your medication." It's like, dude, what? What? Like, you're telling me to get on medication, but yet you're the one that's being this way, not me. To me, I'm being perfectly normal. At least in my point of view, I'm being normal. If I'm not, let me know in the comments. Okay? Cool. Well, yeah, this pandemic thing. I'm getting tired of seeing Karens getting mad over a mask or whatever, because they have an exemption to not wear a mask. You want to know what the best argument for that is? Okay. So if you have an exemption to wear a mask during the pandemic and it's hard for you to breathe with a mask on, get an oxygen tank. Or get a breathing machine that produces oxygen to where you need it. And you carry it on your side when you need it. And wear the goddamn mask. Until you can't breathe and you use that breathing machine. Or have somebody help you with the breathing machine so that you can breathe. Because breathing machines have masks for your face so that you can breathe. So, just to throw that out there, any Karen out there, or so-called Karen, not calling anybody in particular Karen, but any Karen out there who wants to act like they're exempt from wearing a mask and blah, 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 get oxygen tanks. Or get a breathing machine that allows you to breathe when you are having trouble breathing wearing a mask. Stop with the exemption of wearing a mask bit, because it ain't changing nothing. It ain't changing anything. So either go get your vaccine and shut up, or get an oxygen tank and still shut up. Because this exemption stuff ain't happening. It ain't happening. Especially with some grocery stores in different areas. They all have their policies to where they can't serve people without a mask. or whatnot. Your issue is to understand the fact that they will not serve you if you do not wear a mask. So if you have breathing problems, then you get a breathing machine, or get an oxygen tank, or whatever you need to get you through the day, so that you can shop and get with the stuff that you need for everyday utensils, and stop trying to argue with people in the stores or whatever for service for you. Just wanted to throw that out there. Okay? Yeah, because that's the only thing that makes sense. And I've been hearing it for a year straight, watching videos on YouTube and watching Art of Kicks on, with his Karen reactions. And this is exactly what I see every now and then on his Karen reactions. And it's really freaking annoying. And like, he won't even make that suggestion. So now I'm making it. Plain and simple.
Should say something, but we're silent because we're not quite sure what to say. Viewpoints, commentary.
Going back to the three things that people that really irritate me and piss me off, and I don't want to say hate, but at that particular point, when it initially happens and I witness it happening, it makes me I pull that hate card out, because I cannot stand people who are so goddamn ignorant that they just don't even know what they're saying or doing that affects every other people, because they don't give a shit. And that's their problem. And they claim that they have a girlfriend or whatever. But how do you have a girlfriend or whatever if you yourself don't give a shit? It makes no sense. You have to care about yourself and everybody around you, so that people can pick up, oh, this guy's a caring person. This guy's a really good person to be around or be with, and whatnot. That's what makes sense. People sense things. Normal people. Other people just ignore you. They try not to acknowledge your existence as much as possible because they're afraid, or they just don't quite understand you or whatever. That's called judging somebody before you even get to know that person. So yeah. Gaming wise, playing Call of Duty, playing Outbreak Easter Egg. It's a thing now. Legion's a pain in the ass. He's a pain in the ass. By the way, in case you didn't notice, I did shave my head, and shave my mustache and beard from the last time I recorded. Which, now that I look at it, I kind of like the beard thing better. So what I'll do is I'll have to start trimming it. I like the beard thing. It makes me look a little better. But yeah, that's beside the point. So with that being said, yeah, like those type of people just irritate the shit out of me. I'm pretty sure you can hear the radio in the background. Being I'm sitting in the car, I had to turn the car on, so the radio was on. And this is a WLRD. It's a Willard Southern Gospel station, which is nice to listen to every now and then, especially when I'm really ticked off and I want to come out and have a cigarette and calm down and come in the car and listen to this. And it actually helps. So, with that being said, because nobody's perfect on this planet. Nobody. No matter how hard you claim to be, nobody's perfect. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Oh wait, no, there's one more thing. Diablo 2 Resurrected, coming out hopefully soon. Magic Legends, I recently remembered from last year that they were making a Magic RPG based game, Magic the Gathering RPG based game, and it's called Magic Legends, and it's going to be on all platforms, and I can't wait for that either. That's going to be a cool game to play. I think now's the time for RPGs, multiplayer RPGs. I think now's the time. As long as it ain't Diablo 3, everybody knows how big of a disaster that was. I mean, even though I made the suggestion to throw out some new ideas, and if they didn't work, go back to the old ones. But yeah, even I admit that it didn't work out. So, Diablo 3 was a huge disaster. was exciting at first, and it just got worse as it went further along into the game. But yeah. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this content. Again, like, subscribe, comment, share. Let this video grow. I want to see 20 likes. Okay, let's get to 20 likes. 20 likes. If we can get to 20 likes, I'll continue on this subject and go from there. You know, let's get this. It's time to grow, guys. It's time to grow. Get this channel growing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.